Hello everyone and welcome back to the latest of the DB Racing channel. Today I'm doing a sprint race around Bahrain which will include an immersive formation lap and grid spot locator. I'll be racing from the seat of Fernando Alonso today in the Alpine from the back of the grid. I'll have 5 laps to get myself as high as possible. I think my teammate Ocon is in P7 or P8, so I'll try and get somewhere close to him, but it's a tall order without a pit stop, without a strategy, and with 5 laps to play with. But I hope this shows you a little bit of an insight into how racy the AIs can be, and hopefully it gives you a little bit more of the gameplay around Bahrain, which is a favourite track for many. The strategy is obvious: put some softs on, drive as quickly as you can with a low fuel car. So I'm going to get straight in now onto the formation lap. As always, I'm on my PS5 today. And I'm using my G29, which includes pedals, wheel and gears. I'm also using my own sort of setup on this car, which I will paste into the comments section of this video in case you're looking for your own sort of setup for Bahrain. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to warm up my tyres, get myself back round for the immersive grid spot placer, and get going with this sprint race. If you haven't done so already, please do check out our other videos. Brad uploaded a review of the game recently, and please do hit the subscribe button so you'll be the first to see any new videos that come out on the channel. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip to the end of the formation lap and show you what the immersive grid spot locator looks like before we get started in this race. Okay, and here we are. This is the immersive grid lineup locator. So what I'm sort of finding to do is a couple of burnouts, get those tyres nice and warm, get the car into first gear and as slow as you possibly can, and just sort of edge your way as close as you can. Green, purple, stop. I missed it, as I always seem to do. I think it's because I'm in cockpit mode, I can't see those lines, but that's not a good enough excuse really. But we're away. This is the sprint race. So we've got 5 laps around the Bahrain here. It's always going to be a little bit racy because there's everyone trying to, find positions where they can. I'm going to go down the inside here because there's a little bit of a gap behind Albon. As you'll know from my previous video, I'm just going to try and get round the side of Magnussen there. Just about did that, which was nice. Albon is a bit of an arch enemy of mine. We seem to have really good races, but he seems to just like to stop me from overtaking him, but I seem to just about avoided that collision there and made my way around Albon, which was perfect really. I've now got Schumacher to deal with. I broke a bit late there, not on purpose, but it seemed to work really nicely. Schumacher does get the traction out of that corner. I'm going to have to back out because this is a tight, slow bend. Someone's just rear-ended me. Oh, look who it was, Albon. I said this in the previous video, I don't know what the coding was on Albon's AI, but it was basically cause absolute mayhem, because all he seems to do is get in my way, crash into me, make me crash, which is, it's part of it, I guess, but it always seems to be him. I don't know why that is or what it is about Albon, but he just seems to be in my way. In real life, I actually really like Albon. I'm always sort of backing him and the other, well, the Williams team in general, but on this game he just seems to be a pain in the neck. So the end of the first lap, we've not done too bad. We found ourselves in P14. We're now behind the Haas of Schumacher and Bottas in the Alfa Romeo, which again are 2 cars that are tricky customers. What my aim is here is to stay as close to Schumacher as I possibly can. There's a little bit of fighting up ahead, which should help. And then hopefully down the back straight with a bit of ERS and DRS, I should be able to make a bit of a move on him, but we will see. We've got nice and cozy here. This turning coming up now is one that I seem to struggle with. I don't know if it's because I'm on a wheel, if I'm in cockpit, if I'm using the gears, I don't know what it is, but I don't ever seem to, as you just saw there, get the traction out of it. So this DRS zone essentially becomes a little bit irrelevant to me because I never seem to be able to make the move. The better option is to brake late, negotiate this a bit more of a slippier section, and then I like to sort of brake a bit later into here and try and get a bit of a switchback so I'm ready for that pit straight. But it looks like I'm going to have a bit of speed on Schumacher here. He's gone right down the inside. He's now swerved back across, which has put me off a little bit. That was very poor from me there. I think I lost a bit of concentration. We're gaining though. We are gaining. I want him down the inside, so I'm going to cut back. And I'm going to go deep. I'm going to stay wide, give him a bit of space to work with. That was lovely. Now got a bit of DRS as well to keep him at bay, whilst I try and close in on Bottas a little bit here. We are back in that section, so I just need to try and stay as close as I can. I know I'm not going to be able to make any lovely moves on him down this straight because I just cannot seem to get this braking point right. Wasn't too bad. DRS is open. Yep. Brake plate into there and negotiate the slippy section. That's what I always say to myself. This is a slippy section, and when your tyres are a bit more worn, this part is a bit worrying. The back of your car just seems to want to go. We get a nice exit there. I'm going to put a bit of ERS on and drag him over to the inside. I'm going to cut back. I'm going to brake late. I'm going to give him that room. He's gone deep. I've gone round the outside. I've got some good traction there. I've got some DRS and ERS, but he's coming back at me. I want him to stay where he is. He doesn't. He cuts back. Causes some problems. Brake late. He's beside me. I'm going to get that inside line here, which I like. That worked. Now I'm going to park the car bang in the middle of the track so he can't do the cut. He's tried it, but it didn't work. And up to P12, we'll take that. I'm not sure if we've got the minerals to get past both of these McLarens within the last sort of lap or two to get into the top 10. But we will give it a good go. Back into that braking point. We've got DRS again, which is useful. Going to brake as late as we can and try and hold it. We're going to go on the curve a bit, which was nice. Hold it together, yeah. Don't think we're close enough to make the move, but we'll see what we can do. We've gone deep. DRS is on. DRS is open. He's still pulling away. Last lap of the race. Let's see if we can send one on him. That was incredibly close. He's closed us off really nicely there. His AI was having none of that. Round again. We're closer. I've gone for it down the inside. Oh, if I do say so myself, that was scrumptious. We've now got Ricciardo in our sights, but I think we've left it a little bit too late. We will get DRS. He doesn't. Norris is behind. He's now in front again. We're going to have to go slightly wide. Oh, he's hit the back. He's caused damage to the floor, which is not ideal. But a little bit aggressive from the AI there, I felt. So we're going to give him a bit of aggression back. Max Verstappen's won. It's not a great shot. I'm going to see if I can do a bit of a switcheroo here. No, the car wasn't having it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that gave you a nice insight into a little bit more of gameplay from the F1 22 game. It was a nice race. I went from 20 up to, well, P11, and then Lando just destroyed me at the end there, but it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more content from DB Racing. Thank you once again, and take care now. Bye.